The Exorcist is about a little girl named Reagan, and she's slowly getting possessed, and her mother thinks she's sick, and she's taking her to a buttload of doctors, and they can't figure out what's going on or what's wrong with her, and they slowly start to realize that she needs an exorcism. So I felt like it would have been a major shame if I missed out on reviewing this movie this month, because this movie by many is considered the scariest movie of all time. And I just want to start off by saying the acting in this movie was really good, especially by the mom and the little girl. The little girl blew me away because the horrific things she had to do was really impressive. And her being that young, she had to have therapy after this movie because of how intense her parts were. And yes, there are some unnerving and creepy moments in the movie, but I wouldn't say this movie is scary, to me at least. I would say this movie is more shocking because you're shocked at what this girl is doing while she's possessed, and that's what kept me entertained while I watched the movie. And also the makeup on the little girl is also good and creepy. I really like it, and you don't really see stuff like that in movies these days. And I can't go this review without mentioning the theme song. The theme song is great. I would put that up there with Halloween and A Nightmare on Elm Street for the best horror theme song ever. I even downloaded it so I can listen to it in the car or while I'm editing YouTube videos or even taking a shit because why not? So, moving on to some negatives now. I do believe that this movie is pretty draggy at points, like it gets pretty slow, and you can really feel that because it's over 2 hours long. So you're sitting there like, damn, when's this shit gonna happen already? But yeah, I think there's just too many scenes where the mom is taking Reagan to the doctor, and yeah, they could have trimmed down on that a little bit and made it quicker. Well, isn't really a flaw; it's more of a nitpick. But there's a part in the movie where the mom is trying to get this priest to be the exorcist, perform an exorcism, and uh, she's so heart set on getting the Catholic Church and this priest to perform the exorcism, and he's telling her that he's got to ask permission by the Catholic Church, and they probably won't grant him the right to do it and or permission to do it. I'm just sitting there thinking, well, there's other denominations that will do an exorcism. You don't have to go through the Catholic Church. So, and there's other denominations that don't have to ask permission to do an exorcism. Like, I was raised in a Pentecostal church, or in Pentecostal religion, and like if you ask them to do an exorcism, they would, and they don't have to ask permission. And yeah, and another thing I was going to mention about this movie was, all right, I've mentioned before that I'm a big horror fan, and I've practically grew up watching horror movies. This movie was not one of them because, like I said, I was raised up extremely religious, and yeah, this movie was not an option for me. I was not allowed to watch it because I guess they thought a demon would come through the TV and possess one of us or something. But yeah, so I didn't get to see this movie until I was well in my teens and finally got to see it for the first time. And yeah, so I don't have the nostalgia that a lot of people have because they've watched this movie when they were really young and they have memories watching it for the first time, staying up late and watching it when their parents don't know or whatever. I unfortunately don't have those memories. I wish I did. But yeah. But yeah, I really do like The Exorcist, even though I find it entertaining and shocking more than I find it scary. But I would recommend this for Halloween. If you want recommendations, I would say The Exorcist, and out of the movies I've reviewed so far, Jeepers Creepers, and Hereditary. That would be my picks to watch for Halloween, just in case you don't have anything planned, which you probably already do. But if you're a big fan like I am of Halloween, you probably already have your whole month planned out and everything already decorated. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna give The Exorcist an A. I do recommend it, like I said. And so yeah, guys, I will see you tomorrow for another horror movie review. Remember to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I love all of you, and I will see you guys later.